Hey, man.
Yeah.
So when you wipe,
Okay.
what do you do?
So I remained seated for the entire duration of the flight,
For sure.
and Okay, so this is actually... So
Okay.
I'm curious.
Learning things.
When you grab your paper, do you fold or do you crumple?
Oh, wait, I'm a crumple guy, and I know that it's more cost efficient to fold, and I don't care.
I'm kind of like halfway in between. It's some sort of intricate origami that goes on.
Interesting.
It's like I get like 4 or 5 sheets, just 4 or 5 little squares.
Little squares.
And then it's kind of like it's a practiced move. I've been shitting for 23 years. You kind of wave the paper in the air a little bit, and then kind of catch it all at once.
What is your magic trick when you shit? What is this?
So it's a performance, isn't it? So yeah, I do kind of like wave it in the air a little bit and grab it.
Ooh.
Like, or
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I wish I had some to show you. But you know, the visual medium of the podcast. So that's what I do, and then so it's kind of half crumpled, half folded. And then yes, I remain seated. I reach in between my legs from the front, and then I do not wipe forward or backward. I make contact and rotate.
What?
And then just drop the paper into the water.
Stop. You do not.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're kind of pushing shit either up your taint or back. You're just pushing shit is what you're doing. This is
You're
why...
pushing shit, dude.
So I don't use a bidet.
Right.
But I fully support bidets.
Me too.
I honestly should buy one because I love the idea.
They're cheap too.
I was sold on the idea of using bidets as soon as like someone said, if you got shit on your arm,
Daniel Sloss.
would you just take paper and wipe it off?
Yeah.
No, you'd go to a sink. You'd have like 8 showers if you got shit on your arm.
No, sorry. Daniel Sloss does the bit where he's... You ever heard of that comedian?
Yes.
Very funny. He does the one where it's like, if you got shit in your hair...
Yeah.
This is his advocation for shaving your asshole.
Okay.
He said, if you got shit in your hair, would you just take a towel and...
No, you would not.
No, you wouldn't.
So I really
he shaves
need
his
to use
asshole
bidet.
and he uses a bidet.
So I understand that I'm wiping. I'm just rubbing the shit. I don't want to pull it towards the balls, and I don't want it to I don't want to push it back. I don't want to push anywhere. I just want to wipe it off of the thing.
Who taught you?
So, what do you mean who taught me? Who teaches anyone to? My parents, but also I was like 3 or 4.
Right. Did they teach you how to wipe, or were you just like, I could figure this shit out?
I suppose I was...
Because I've never heard anybody wipe that way, ever in my life.
Well, I don't think I always did it that way.
You just, over the years...
Are you not currently innovating the ways you shit? If you're not growing, you're moving back, dog. You need to...
I think I should this and finish, do from start to finish. It's the same since I was 7 years old.
Come on. You gotta grow here.
Hey, if it works,
there's
it
room
works.
for growth.
If it works, it works.
No, there's don't break what isn't... There's don't fix what isn't broken.
It's not broken.
But also, you could streamline this. Because Merlin will tell you I take way too long in the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, but that's because I go idle.
And I sit on my phone.
Yeah.
I do a million things while I'm shitting.
I log out, really.
Yeah, me too.
But balling on the potty. So but that's a way to really streamline the process. Yeah, you just paper and do, and it's you are not...
You're scooping?
You are not going...
You're doing chip dip?
I don't like you calling it scooping.
What you just did is what I do with a nacho chip.
Yes, but scooping and what you do with a nacho chip is made to imply that we are gathering some stuff up. We're like getting a load of some stuff onto it. I'm not loading my toilet paper. I am wiping is the correct verb to use here. It's just I am not going left to right. I'm staying stationary, and paper's rotating on one singular point of contention. I'm going to touch your leg. Okay. That's my asshole.
That's my asshole.
The paper has made contact?
Nah, get that off me.
You just rotate. You have wiped the area without having to wipe this way or that way. It's just you're getting a wipe. You're feeling there's movement there.
There is wiping going on.
That's what's happening. and it all stays contained there. You're not pushing or pulling shit. I don't know why I'm being told I'm doing this wrong when people are like, no, I stand up a little bit and I reach behind me.
I don't stand up.
Okay.
You
no,
leave-
I have heard from other people in the room. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus, but I've heard in the room some people stand up and reach behind.
Wait, who's a stand-up wiper?
Not all the fucking time.
I'm not calling you out. I think you said this. I think you also said you have stood.
No, it was just me.
You just squat.
I lean.
I'm not talking about the leg up.
Oh, no,
You said leg up.
No.
I'm not talking about that.
On specific shits, I have to stand up and put my leg on the toilet seat to really get back there.
And I'm being told I'm doing it wrong.
I just lean and do a little. I just lean so I can get back.
See, I
Yes,
don't gotta
you
lean.
lean.
I don't gotta lean. Everyone's
lean.
leaning off the toilet. Y'all are gonna fall off one day.
It's not a heavy lean. I'm not going sideways.
So where's your hand entering the bowl?
I'm sorry?
Where? Okay, so how
At
do you
what
get to
point
your
are you
ass?
taking the poop out and putting it into the toilet?
No.
You're entering the
your
bowl.
hand. So mime this. Like, are you coming in from the side? Because
Yeah.
then one cheek has to leave the toilet.
Yeah, a cheek has to lift off.
You're departing. You are leaving your little poop area.
One of them is.
I don't know why you got to be doing all that.
I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna shit in front of you to show you how to do it.
I know how to do it. It's worked my entire life.
No. How do you know?
What do you mean?
How do you know it's working?
Because the paper comes out clean.
It should definitely come. It should definitely come out with shit on it.
No. I know it works because by the time I'm done, and it only takes a maximum on the messiest days, 3 wipes, or it's free. And that third/4th wipe comes out clean as when it went down.
Wow.
That's how I know it works.
Now
3 to 4 tops.
All right.
What
Now,
is your worst shit wipe count?
I don't count because
What is your best shit wipe count?
I don't count
Because I know how you shit, and the only way to fairly do this is my worst compared to your best.
That's fair. My best. I have ghost shits from time to time.
Isn't that just golden?
It's a wonderful day when
just
that
to go
happens.
down, come back up, and didn't even need the one.
Probably 7 in my entire life.
I feel like I've been cheated out of some time when that happens, though. Because it's like, I didn't even have to do this.
Oh yeah, I could have just.
Yeah. But you don't know until you try at least once.
That's
you have a
true.
ghost shit, you go to wipe, you're like, oh, I'm already clean. Well, this toilet paper,
You ever been
I
confident to
can't
be like?
put it back.
You ever been confident like? I know that this is a ghost.
No,
shit.
but I saw a TikTok of someone that's like, when you're confident, and they just like get up and they throw the press. I was like, I could never.
I could never do that.
But yeah,
If my percentage were like, if my rate were higher,
Mhm.
maybe. But it's like less than 0.5% of the time it's a ghost shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not like. I can crunch those numbers a million times. The likelihood of me having a ghost shit is not high, so I don't go full confidence. But no, on my best days, like normal best days, ghost shits are kind of an anomaly. But on my best days, I'm with you, 2 or 3.
Okay, good. Okay, so in efficacy,
Uh-huh.
in terms of efficiency, our methods have the same efficiency. It's doing the job you need. So let's weigh the other contenders of this conversation. Being, I don't know what you want to contend here. I get to remain seated, and you get to do a little front left lean,
I do a
apparently.
little left,
And
front,
a
left
cheek
lean.
has to leave.
Cheek leaves the bowl.
Cheek leave. See, I don't got to do that. We have the same efficacy, but I don't got to leave my bowl.
I don't know. I tried this earlier, by the way. I tried it earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get. What? How do you do that? How do you get?
He's got long arms.
I don't, man.
You grab the toilet paper.
It's such an
You
awkward.
dip it into the water. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
You had me. I was about to get up and leave.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another highly efficient episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name's Jim, and I'm here with...
Skid Mark Rollman.
You don't seem happy about it.
Would you be?
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't put myself in your shoes.
Shoes are not the problem.
Yeah, as long as I'm not putting myself in your undies, I'm okay. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, folks.
When is this going up? The 30th. Welcome to the end of November.
It was a good one.
Month?
Of November. Huh? Yeah, it was a good month.
Okay. What was a good one? The 30th of November was a good 30th? What? What was a good one?
This month was a good month.
Yes, correct. For the show or your life?
That's nothing bad happened.
That's we dropped an app.
Wait, no, so many bad things
We
happened.
missed
I'm
an
sorry.
episode.
Lots of bad things happen in the world.
Well, oh no, in the
We're not
world,
gonna talk
sure,
about
yeah,
that,
bad
though.
things happen all the time.
It's true.
Not what we do on a comedy podcast.
Nope.
Not what we talk about.
We're gonna go straight
You
off
get
of
that anywhere else.
Yep.
You go anywhere else, you'll see all the bad stuff. Literally anywhere else. I can't
Yep.
even escape it on Snapchat anymore.
No,
Snapchat
it's everywhere.
stories like have the most.
It's either like you want to die or it's porn. There's no in between.
That's Snapchat. Like
That's
they're-
Snapchat stories.
No, stories is what your friends do. What do they call it?
Oh, it's like Snapchat.
The subscription.
Snapchat
Discover. Snapchat Discover stories. The branded ones.
Do you get porn?
I have someone who
It's like
does.
soft. It's not actually porn.
Well, here's the thing. It's not porn, but I have 2 sex workers immediately.
Yeah.
None of this has to do with porn, but just of the 4 that are on my screen right now, that's Mia Khalifa and that is Amaranth.
Amaranth, yeah.
One is a porn star, the other has done sex work. So, and those are the first 4.
Yeah.
The first 4, none of them are about sex. But I mean, there's something to be said about the fact that 2 sex workers were immediately, not that they shouldn't, but that's definitely what they're trying to advertise.
I've got Pete Davidson, Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Yeah, I got Pete.
a credit card, and that looks like Zach King.
I've got 100-year-old pencil sharpener.
No way.
The dumbbell only one person could lift. Celebrities who died in front of their fans.
Actress who refused to be in Quentin Tarantino movies.
I'm
Why
so
would I
sorry.
want
Hold
to
up.
know that?
Stop. I'm just realizing. Is this free content?
Yep.
Can I just... Hey, let's talk about celebrities who died in front of their fans.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? No, because it's not an article format. I want to read an article about it. I don't want to watch your fucking Snapchat
She did
story.
not die in front of her fans. Wendy Williams? She did not die.
Maybe
she
was
fainted.
maybe she was the fan. And someone died in front of her.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, who's to say?
Never know.
Yep.
Now with Snapchat Discover.
There you go. Did it one. I have some stuff in my phone.
Oh, me too. What you got?
Well, do you want to talk about the dropped episode first?
Huh?
The episode we missed? Do you want to talk about it?
That it didn't happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a level with you. I keep an eye on our analytics. So, here's the thing. Hey, guys. I know. It's okay. First off, normally our episodes get, after a week, about 50-plus views on YouTube. I'm specifically talking about YouTube. We're at 18 on the bonus episode.
Oh.
And it's a 10-minute video, and average view duration is 2 minutes. And that's fine.
That's okay.
So what I'm saying is that like more people are apt to listen to this full episode. So I can
Pressure.
the thing in that 10 minutes I talked
Oh, you
about,
wanna
I can shorten it to like 2,
Great.
and I can just explain what happened.
Go for it.
We ran out of time.
Good deal.
There we go. No, that's exactly what happened. We took on the biggest project ABP has ever done so far, and that was the Run Fair.
Yep.
And we did that in early November. And then as soon as we were done with that, and everyone got to be like, oh, well.
We doubled it.
There we go. We did it. Thank God. Now we can rest. We immediately signed up for the new biggest project we've ever done. And this thing is absolutely massive. And it's coming out in...
Week and a half.
I
said that out of my ass. It's not even. It's a week.
It's less than a week.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a week from today, recording, but it's 6 days from the 30th when this gets released. And Lord knows when you're watching it. It might have already happened. It's December 6th.
You missed it. Good job.
It's going to be right here on the YouTube. I always say right here.
It's going to be right here. Spotify.
Well, if you're listening on YouTube, yeah, it's going to be right here. Hey, on Spotify, it's going to be on YouTube. And check the episode description. The link is right there. If you've not checked out our YouTube page before, what the hell are you doing? Go check it out. But that's where the stream is going to be. December 6th, this is going to be 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 a.m. That is a 12-hour live stream. filled with tons of guests. And so far, we have announced our co-host, Coffee Fanatics on TikTok, Ryan Golick.
So excited.
Someone that we have filmed 2 episodes with, and both were lost to time.
They were both so good,
They were
too.
both so good,
So
and
good.
both files got corrupted. We will have a proper episode with him, but for now, he's co-hosting the event, and whenever you and I need to step away from screen, he's going to fill up time and keep people entertained, and we appreciate that from him.
Thanks, Rye.
Love working with him. So far, every time I've worked with him, it's been excellent.
He's great.
Also, a guest from season 1, Nate White, Toki Joestar. He'll be back. Did he have a million followers by the time we interviewed him?
No.
He was at like 9. He was on the fight.
Yeah.
He was at like 900 and growing.
Yeah.
So he's hit 1.2 now, maybe 1.3, and he'll be on. He's a big TikTok guy. I love him. We got Rebecca coming back.
Hartman.
From episode 79. Love having her back, and she's going to bring some friends. All of these people being cast in the Broadway U.S. tour of Anastasia the Musical. We've got... Nick Jones. We've got Chowder, the voice of Chowder, coming on.
Voice of Chowder, baby.
That's going to be a huge one. And yeah, I also had that conversation with him, and we landed on doing that raffle.
Oh, great.
Because, did I tell you the way that he does this? Typically, his storyboard stuff?
No, but I've seen storyboard stuff.
So he has a lot of the original storyboards from Chowder that he's just had in a box since he did the show.
So cool.
And he is very humble, down to earth, and he doesn't think it's worth selling them because he doesn't think they're worth anything. So he has an eBay, and he has tons of shit on his eBay.
Yeah.
Because it's stuff that he's collected over the years as like a Gundam enthusiast, as someone who like loves Godzilla figurines and like Sonic figurines and like all these different like cool things. His eBay is like full of that. Transformers. Oh my god. His eBay is full of that stuff, and if you order off of his eBay, he will sign one and include it with the order.
Love that.
So,
love that.
oh yeah. So I was like,
Oh, he could sell them for a lot, though.
oh no, he absolutely could. I mean, anyone age, I don't know what the current age demographic of it is. People that watched it and then grew up. So like,
Shaylin still loved it. Like,
yeah, and like you can still stream it. So like people are still finding Chowder, and that's
Yeah.
great. I want to say like 15 to 25.
that's
That
a great,
10-year
that's a
age range?
Yeah.
Anyone 15 to 25 still loves Chowder.
Shit, my dad loved it. My dad would be like, "Are you guys watching Chowder?" We're like, he does not talk like that. He'd be like, "You guys watching Chowder?" And we're like, "Yeah, Dad." And he's like, "Oh, sweet." And he'd come down and he'd watch Chowder with us. He'd love
Yeah,
Chowder.
because it's a good
It's
show.
a great show. It's really good.
And it's awesome because this live stream event is, of course, for Thankmas, Jacksepticeye's Thankmas event this year. That will be supporting World Central Kitchen,
Thanks, Jack.
which, of course, supports Disastrous Communities by providing meals. Yes? What? What?
Nothing. I was just laughing about something earlier.
Oh, yeah? You know,
Yeah.
we could... we might not be able to play
I
it.
don't
Never
think we're
mind.
gonna
I'm
have
not
it.
going to commit to saying, here it is.
No, we won't have it by then.
Because we probably won't. This episode's coming out tomorrow.
Merlin does have it.
It was very low quality. That reference of Disastrous Communities being from something that we did a little earlier today, and I think we explained, yes, why we dropped that episode after the Ren Fair was just incredibly busy, and after the Ren Fair, we just did not have time to get together and film an episode before today, so unfortunately, yeah, we had to drop the Thanksgiving episode and just miss it. So, of course, again, kind of attention, hey, alert, our 100th episode was, if we don't miss another one, it will actually be on January 18th, not the 11th.
Cool.
Okay, so that's why we missed that episode. What did we do earlier today?
We Jim Altman, the third, went on the news.
Yeah,
We went on
because
TV,
this event.
and I had a little sign. No, okay.
No, we have this event has a huge scope. It's a massive project, and because of this, we've gotten word out there. We've done social media pushes like we've never done before, and yeah, our producer was able to get us on the local news,
It was
and we had
awesome.
a little interview,
It was great.
and it went very, very well.
As good as it could.
Do you want to? This is kind of unhinged. Do you just want to play it?
Yeah,
The whole thing?
just play it.
Yeah, let's just play it.
Seth,
None
play
of it. None of it is bad information.
No.
So we're gonna let you listen to that. And YouTube and Spotify, we're gonna let you watch it. But we're gonna let everyone listen to this. Let's go ahead and go cut back to earlier at noon.
Organizations all over the world coming together to help raise money for one effort, and one local production company is taking part with that today. Christian Rollman and Jim Altman are with us today to talk about how they're involved with this and how you can help out with the effort as well. Guys, thanks so much for coming and talking with us. So you're part of a podcast that you guys are joining forces with some other groups. Tell us what's happening, how this has happened, what you guys are doing.
So Thankmas is a kind of annual charity fundraising event to run near end of November, beginning of December. It is open to just any creator online who regularly produces videos or live streams, and they all come together to raise funds for the same charity. This year that would be World Central Kitchen.
And why is this something you all wanted to jump on board and say, hey, how can we get our listeners to help take part in this?
Well, we saw that it's a thing that a lot of people do every year. It's hosted by a really prominent creator, and it looked like a really good cause, and so we figured we'd jump on board.
So what are you doing? How do folks take part of this and find out and watch along and be a part of what you're doing?
So this is, in the 2 years that we've had the podcast, the biggest project we've ever taken on. This is going to be a 12-hour-long live stream.
Now, that's a long time.
That is filled with a huge roster of talented guests. It's going to be filled with games that the audience can play along with, and all of this can be found and attended on December 6th, that is 12 noon to 12 midnight.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. At youtube.com/anythingbutpolitics.
And what are you wanting to, what message do you want to get out to folks with this, and why they should take support in helping the World Kitchen?
Well, it's a nonprofit organization that helps disastrous communities, communities of disaster. Sorry, excuse me.
You're fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Communities struck by humanitarian, climate, and community crises. Think any kind of bad weather event. These people are on the front lines providing meals.
And this is a way of helping with that. And so how can folks, find you beyond, just this event? But you guys are out there and on podcast and doing this all the time.
So you can search Anything But Politics on Google and find all of our links, because we're on anywhere you can listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. But if you want to go ahead and go to youtube.com/anythingbutpolitics, links to all of our other socials can be found there.
And of course, this is coming up. When does the fundraising event happen?
That is December 6th, 12 noon to 12 midnight.
Well, good luck with a 12-hour production there. That's going to be quite an undertaking there. But, of course, you can help out with that as well and helping them raise some money. And that, of course, eventually helps out in disaster scenes all around the world. We're back with more of News 5 at noon coming up here in just a moment. Stay with us.
So how do you feel about that?
That was great.
The whole
All of it was
3.5
good.
minutes
All of it was good.
was quality?
Yeah, objectively.
Objectively. This isn't subjective.
Nope.
That is, we aced that.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Do
did.
you want to?
I didn't look nervous at all.
Do you want to explain that was on purpose?
Are we peeling the curtain? That it was a bit?
It depends how you want people to look at you.
Guys, I wasn't really nervous.
Yeah. There was a half-hour-long discussion between you and our producer
What I
on
was allowed to do.
what you were allowed to do. And not even what you did was on the list of allowed things.
It was not. That was not on the list of things I was allowed to do.
I think that was the first and only thing she had given a hard no to, actually. And that was
Yeah.
the one thing you did.
It sure was.
The one thing Anna told us not to do was, if you make a joke out of anything, which is fine, you're a comedy podcast, make joke. But if you make a joke out of anything, don't make it the charity.
And then I did.
And of course, you heard on the clip that World Central Kitchen supports communities that have been struck by disaster. Think tornadoes, hurricanes, and also humanitarian issues and crises. But no, disastrous communities. That's really
Disastrous communities is what I said.
we support World Central Kitchen.
We do.
And hope that in 6 days we can give them the best, give them our all.
We will.
We absolutely will.
Gotta
And
help
next
out those-
episode, we're going to be... Here's the thing. Next episode is going to be coming out the day after the live stream.
Yeah.
But, peeling back the curtain, we're about to record it
Yeah.
in like a little over half an hour.
Yeah.
We don't know how the event's going to go.
It could have crashed
So-
and burned, and then we're gonna come up here and be like, "Hey guys!"
We probably
It's
just
exactly that.
We probably just won't talk about it.
No.
We'll just mention it at the very beginning and be like, hey, we know the live stream just happened for you all, but it hasn't happened for us yet. So this episode isn't going to be about the live stream.
So we don't know.
And we'll just talk about something completely different.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the news was fun.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Sorry we missed an episode.
Oops.
Sorry.
Won't happen again until it does.
Now I feel comfortable going to our notes app.
Yeah.
I have some small things.
Okay.
I just have this. I don't know. Is this a band name? I have a 2-word note document.
Band name, is it Hypertension of a... Sorry.
We don't want to play all that, do we?
No, not yet.
Do you want to play just the bit that we know we're going to give them?
We'll just play the bit that just the bit we know that we're going to give them. And
So,
if you want the whole thing,
Do you
want to
tell
go
the
to Patreon.
story? You tell the story about the whole day.
Yeah,
I haven't heard this. Before we go to the notes app, just tell me about this
So
shit.
I had to get my wisdom tooth taken out. I believe we said I needed to get my wisdom tooth taken out on the show. It had been rotting for like over a year.
That's not good.
No, very bad. And by the time they got to it, it was really like half a tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough.
That kind of happened with one of my not one of
Yeah.
my wisdom teeth, but one of my back teeth, and it got to the point where when they tried to take it out, they couldn't get a grip on it because it had kind of been so bad that like it just kept kind of cracking off. And eventually, I had like 4 dentists in my office. Like they left and got another guy, and then the 2 were trying, and then they were like, "Damn!" And then they left and came back with more. Eventually, 4 people were standing around me, and I had like the lead dentist in the room with me, like the head guy. And here's the thing: it was a great time. We were literally all cracking up over it because they're of course super apologetic, and I'm like,
That's
I'm
cool.
like, literally, this is so fine. Like it's the least problematic thing that's happened to me all day. Y'all don't have to worry. And they were all so funny. And this was literally, and like this is what, early season 2 or like late season 1. This is
late
forever
season
ago
1.
that I talked about. This is literally the dentist who was like, "Oh, I love this song. You know, Small Pools," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, yeah, I love them." Same guy.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they eventually had to. What they ended up doing was cutting it into 3 pieces and taking each 3 piece out.
That's what my dad had
So
to
tell
do.
me about your wisdom tooth.
Yeah, so I finally go. So I got this wisdom tooth, bottom left, taken out over a year ago, and that was just an extraction. Like they didn't put me under; they just fucking yanked it.
Yeah.
And then, but this one, I went in and I was like, "Could you yank it, please?" And they were like, "No, because it's wrapped. There's a nerve wrapped around it." And he was like, and I was like, "Okay, so what would happen if you did that anyway, and like the worst happened?" And he was like, your mouth would be paralyzed." And I was like, "Okay."
That's your career.
Yeah, my mouth is.
That's
pretty
your
important.
moneymaker.
Yeah, I like my mouth. So.
I like your mouth.
I was like, "No, thank you." And he was
Gotta
like,
keep him on his toes.
he was like, "So we're gonna have to put you under, and we're gonna have to do the whole surgery thing."
Or
And
on
I was
his
like,
back.
"Damn." Whew. You know, it was cold in here earlier. No, so I went to do the surgery, and I was like, Leah needed to take me, and I was like, "Do you mind just recording?" I was like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but last time I came out of anesthesia is pretty funny. So, do you mind recording it?"
You know what I love about you?
What?
I feel like a lot of people, when they're under, they're coming back from like being under, they're a bit too spaced out. They're all over the place.
Adri was like,
Here's the thing. Something in your body saw the camera, and no matter how gone you were,
It's like,
you were performing.
gotta do bits.
You were performing.
Gotta do bits.
The whole video.
Yeah.
This is what, like, those 2 edited videos, add them together. How long is that? Like 3-4 minutes?
The total
Yeah.
was 15 minutes, but I cut it way down to 4.
Of course.
Yeah, because there's a lot of me just like wiping my nose
Yeah.
or like looking at my mouth in the camera and, you know, gross shit that you don't want to see.
But it's like 4 minutes.
Of bits.
Anna, you're gonna cry. Anna, I watched these videos at work, and people were looking at me wondering if I was okay. These videos are good.
is
We'll have
funny.
you watch it before we start the next episode.
There's not often that I say like something I did was really funny, but these are really funny.
Because that's hardly you, you
It's
know?
not me.
Like, that's another guy.
It's a different person.
Who is you?
Who is you?
No, yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna-
you were performing and you did well.
Yes. Well, there were bits in there that I was like, before I went in, I was like, I need to say this. I need to say this. So then when it came out, I was like, that was the first thing.
This
on
is
my
the
mind.
mind of a performer, by the way. This is the mind of someone that, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So yeah, so like I was going into this being like, gotta do bits, and I did bits. So we're gonna play you one of them.
Yeah, we're gonna play you our favorite.
Yeah, this actually isn't a bit. This was me being very genuine.
That's the thing. This is like the most real part of the entire
Yeah.
video.
really genuine. Not putting on a front. I just was like, this is how I'm feeling right now, and you're gonna experience it.
Yeah. So this came unprompted from you said the word.
I did.
Now, this is one of those experiences where you saying something triggers you thinking about the thing, and then we're just gonna let you guys watch it. We're going
Yeah, and then we'll
go
talk
and
about
roll
it.
that.
Oh, I'll be fine. Just for you to pick up some, play some Rocket League.
I don't
I get to play Rocket League. I get to play Rocket League like all day because I don't have to do anything. I really want to play Rocket League. I love Rocket League so much. It's my favorite game in the world.
I would love to see you play Rocket League right now, but we're not gonna do
I'd
that.
be fucking goated, bro. I would clap them all. Cheeks be looking like a rutabaga. That's how hard I slap them. Rutabaga. A rutabaга's red.
First off, I want to say before anything else
Okay.
that if you enjoyed that, patrons get the rest of the video, the whole rest of the video. It's like 4 minutes at least.
It's gonna be like 5.5 when I finish editing it.
Yeah.
It's 4.5 as it is, but I forgot to add a part.
Yeah.
Which will make it about 5.5 minutes.
Okay, so it's way more of that, and it's all so good.
It's fun. It's fun.
So, Patreon link in the episode description. But go on.
That was a very real feeling that I felt.
I could sense it. Here's the thing: is
I've
like
never felt something that strong.
there is it's hard to say, especially on the show because we have a camera on us. But I know your performance versus you.
Yeah.
I know when you are like putting on an act or doing a bit, and I know when like you and me are just talking. That wasn't a bit. That was you genuinely feeling something spiritual.
Yeah.
That is evidence of the human soul to me.
Yeah.
Because that's what that it was touching. That's that it was tugging at that.
I love Rocket League so much.
I know.
I really do. I love it a lot.
It's a really good game.
I would almost cry.
I'm not kidding.
about
I
it.
do want that tattoo I mentioned a few episodes ago. Like I know it's funny, but like also
Oh, one save?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's classic.
Oh my
That's a good
gosh.
tattoo
Are
idea.
you kidding?
That's a
I
good
want a couple
tattoo
video
idea.
game tattoos.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want like an Undertale tattoo.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, there's this gorgeous moment in the game. Do you know the one I'm talking about? It's the one there's a mirror in the beginning of the game, and when you look in the mirror and you like interact with it, it just says it's you, and that's really cute. And then when you come back later, there are 3 ways you can play this game. You can just play it as you would play it, but like it's a RPG, so like you fight. Think Pokemon-esque.
Yeah.
You can run from Pokemon, or you can fight them. In Pokemon, if you don't care about catching them, you can run from every encounter almost. Sometimes it'll take you multiple tries, but you can always run.
Yep.
The whole thing with Undertale is you can do a pacifist run and not kill any of the characters you run across.
Cool.
You do a genocide run and kill all the characters you come across, or you just play the game and kill people that seem bad and save people that seem good. So, but no matter what you do, the line at the end never changes. You later visit this house, and when you look in that same mirror, it has this beautiful line where it just says, "Despite everything, it's still you."
Aw.
And I love that
I
line.
love that. That's
I
really
love
cute.
that line. And I want to get it like in the font and everything.
That's great.
I want some video game tattoos, and
Yeah,
what a
that's
save,
a
what a
good
save,
one.
what a save is one of them.
That's just funny.
That's just hilarious.
Yeah, that's just funny.
I also want a calf on my calf. Can we go get tattoos? I really want some.
I'll get
What?
a tattoo.
He wants to get bees on his knees.
I love that.
You know how some people who go through top surgery
Could I get
like,
pizza on my
nipples?
pizza?
You can get pizza.
Pizza on my pizza.
You know how people that get top surgery will get like nipple tattoos? I have my nipples, but can I still get them? Like, can I get a third nipple tattoo?
Yeah, some people have done that, and also some people change their nipples into shapes.
Yeah.
You could like.
They color match. They color match your nip, and then they just like make it a little bigger, and then whatever shape.
Could I get a hamster on my
Yeah.
on my nipple?
Yeah.
Like the one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I love because like people find the show
Yep.
from like a TikTok highlight, and then they will be like, oh, what is this? And then they'll like go to YouTube and they'll like, or Spotify, and they'll listen to the show and they begin to like it, and they're like, you know what, I really like this show. They go to the episode description.
There's a Discord.
There's a Discord. Sure, I want to talk to other people that like this show. They come and join our Discord, which is, you know what? I'm so shocked that we've kept that thing active for so long.
Still
People
active.
are playing games in that every single day. I've never seen a Discord last that long in my life.
Yeah, we gotta keep
I
it
am a
rolling.
member of like 8 Discords that have all
Dead.
died. So it's amazing. But if you want to talk about the show or talk about things other than the show with a group of people that also like funny things, Discord link in the episode
And me
description.
and Jim. Me and Jim are there too.
Oh, we're there all the time. But people join, and then, you know, you get a notification someone joined, and everyone in the Discord immediately
Hey!
loves to say hi. Everyone
Hello.
sends stickers. And you just go, hello, and it says Christian, and your profile picture is your fucking nipple, dog. Like that is people's first introduction to you on a personal level. Because something I really like about the whole Discord thing is that like it really breaks it down from this is performance,
Pulls away
and
the
in there
performance.
that's us.
Yep. Strips away all that.
Like, yeah, we're still going to perform. We're still going to tell jokes in the Discord.
It's just me.
But like
At my
this is a
core.
place where we can have we're talking to no one. We're talking to a camera. In Discord, people send us questions and we'll answer them. People to have conversations with us. It's a more direct back and forth. You can really connect with people that way.
You're talking to my nipple, bro.
Okay, the second they're having a personal conversation with you, they're staring at your nip, dog. Like that is the first thing they come across.
It's not just my nipple.
Uh,
It's my nipple.
yeah, but it has a tattoo on it.
There's a temporary tattoo on it, and it's a hamster, and my nipple is the nose.
It's the perfect size.
It is, man. It looks like a hamster. Like, you wouldn't think that that's my nipple at first glance.
No, and you know what? I don't think some of our Discord members do. I don't think they do notice.
No.
And then
Now they
God
know.
forbid they hear this episode and they're gonna be like, no fucking
No,
way.
it's not.
They're
Let me
gonna go
go.
to the Discord. They're gonna make it bigger. And yeah, that is your nip. It's zoomed in. It's right there.
Just my nipple.
The picture cannot have been this far from.
It wasn't. It was right about there. It was
Yeah.
right about there. It has whiskers, my little hairs, my little nipple hairs. My little nipple hairs or little whiskers for the hamster.
I think.
It's the perfect picture.
No, it's a really funny picture. I enjoy it.
Thanks.
But that is the first thing people are greeted with.
Sure is.
My profile picture is currently me as like a Pennywise from
Yes, it
Halloween.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So I got my wisdom tooth taken out.
Got a funny video out of it.
Got a
Again,
funny video.
patrons get the whole thing.
It's
You
worth
really
it.
like Rocket League.
It's worth it for the full thing, I promise. It's very funny. You can get on, do 1 month, watch that video, and fucking quit. Just get out of there. Don't. Please stay if you're going to go. But just go watch it. It's funny. It's funny.
Oh, always remember that like we don't like ever pull anything. So
No, it's archived.
anyone that joins, you'll get all of October's stuff. We weren't able to do anything in November, but we already worked that out personally with our patrons. We contacted all of them and told them exactly what we'd be doing because we missed that month. If we're ever going to like make you guys suffer for our lack of being able to make content, we communicate and we work something out, and yeah, we know exactly what we'll be doing with those patrons, and they know what's up because we missed the month of November's bonus content.
Sorry about that, guys.
Hey, none of them seemed upset.
Really wanted to do a cooking video too, but
Oh yeah, and we'll still do it.
yeah, we'll do it. Anyway, so that's the story of my wisdom tooth. So, yeah, I was. I'll just soberly say I was scared that because you can't control your body
No.
while you're so you could just be farting the whole time while dentists are working on your teeth and
Yeah.
you're just ripping it.
Yes.
That's a very possible thing. Honestly, very probable.
Honey,
You're probably doing that the whole time.
honey, do I fart in my sleep? You ever caught me just passing one? The most annoying thing I do when I sleep is I snore like a bear. I choke. Hold on,
God.
I'm
He does
learning
the-
something
stop.
today.
He does the thing where it's like,
No, not like that. like he'll snore and then
oh, you just go straight in.
but you don't wake up.
No, I don't.
You And you're back to snoring. Sometimes your snore just catches and you just choke on it.
Is this one of these things where I need to like buy you a pregnancy test? Because that sounds like something a dad would do. Like, have you ever seen stuff like that where it's
Yeah.
like someone starts acting like a dad and all of a sudden they're like, oh no, hold on.
That's really funny. I haven't seen that, but that's funny.
Oh yeah. You just like stand a certain way. Stand like a dad would stand.
You stand like a dad a lot.
You tell too many dad jokes. Merlin and I were just talking about alligators because we watched the movie X, and then the next day we watched the movie Pearl. They're two A24 films, both starring Mia Goth. Great films. They were really good. Really enjoyed those.
Nice.
There was an alligator in both of them. I assume it's the same one, even though those two films take place.
Well, she had babies in Pearl.
Oh yeah, but I mean those things live a very long time.
100 years.
Yeah, is that the average?
The average is like 84.
Mm-hmm. Those are ancient beasts.
Yeah.
Those. Did you know dinosaurs have not evolved? Like, they've been pretty much the same since like dinosaur times. Alligators are dinosaurs. Did you know that, by the way? Let's start square one. Alligators?
What about crocodiles?
Huh?
What about
Yeah.
crocodiles?
Yeah. Those are
Are different.
big reptiles
Yeah.
that haven't really changed since dinosaur times.
Whoa. Why did
Yeah.
they die? Dinosaur.
Why did, like, with the, what, meteorite?
Yeah, sure. However they died.
They were in the water.
They got caught on fire.
Hold on. Closest living relatives of dinosaurs. They, of course, they are not dinosaurs. They're different
Yeah.
than your average dinosaur, but they are the closest living relative and lived far back, like around that time period.
Can you tell I'm scratching my penis? My hand's just in my pocket.
Fair enough. They are called crocodilians.
Oh.
They aren't classified as dinosaurs. It's crocodilians, but closest living relatives, and yes, have not evolved much since that time.
You know.
And do you want to know why they haven't evolved?
Why?
We talked about why they didn't really evolve that much.
Why?
They don't need to.
Their peak?
I mean, I don't care. Like, think about as far back as you want to go. You want to go back all the way to cavemen? Or do you want to go to, like, a medieval Europe? Do you want to go to the Mayans, the Aztec? Hey,
They're
dog,
exactly what they
if
need
you
to be.
see an alligator, you're saying, fuck that, and you're walking away.
That's true.
That you don't need to evolve. If the way you look and walk around and eat things can scare the apex predators, top of the food chain, away from you, you're good. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter what time period you're in. You look at an alligator, you go, oh, fuck it. I don't
And
care
then
when you're from.
The alligator's like, I still got it.
I still got it.
Don't need to change.
Yeah.
Stay the same.
But he goes home and looks in the mirror and he smiles a bit that day. He's like, I'm good just the way I am.
Good job, Al.
Good job, Al. You did it today. Al-A Gator. Is that his attorney at law?
Alligator. That's good. That's good.
What do you got in your notes app? Because you're reminding yourself of old bits right now.
Yeah,
And we can close on that probably.
I had the worst diarrhea of my life.
Maybe we do one other thing after this, but go on. Or is that too poetic and too thematic?
Hey,
You
that's
start with a
exactly-
poop and you end with a poop. Well, we did it backwards. You're
Yeah,
talking about diarrhea now, and we're talking about wiping in the beginning.
Yeah.
We really should have flipped-flopped
Yeah,
those.
we start with wiping and then we poop.
How do y'all do it?
Yeah.
But is that
Damn.
something you think people would want to hear? Do you want to talk about that? And
No,
like,
of course not, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
okay, go on. Love having you guys here, by the way.
So I went to a camp. I was a counselor at a camp thing
Yeah.
with a bunch of children.
I'm so sorry.
It was
I
so great.
Need to mention that, like, I don't know why, but when you said I went to a camp, all I could imagine, you know how they have like those like
Where's this going?
wow, you're concerned.
I am.
What
There's
do
a
you-
lot of camps out there.
Yeah, well, what do you think
I don't know.
Like, it is that type of camp, the type of camp that's like trying to get people to fix a problem.
Oh.
Like there are camps for like overweight kids.
Focusing too much.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's good job.
Thinking hard camp.
Thinking really hard camp. focusing very
but I don't
intently
know
camp.
why you would assume that I would mention that. Like, why you're thinking, oh, we're in danger talking about this, and it's like, why do you think we're gonna get close to tiptoeing around that?
I don't know. You never know.
So to fix a problem, like they have camps for like overweight young people.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with. I don't like any type of camp that your sole purpose of being there is to like fix a problem unless you like consent to wanting to do. Like if you
Right.
want to go because you want to go, that's fine. But like some parents will send their overweight kids to like
Fucked
a
up.
camp.
Yeah,
I'm
fucked
like,
up.
what the fuck? What do you expect them to do at like a summer camp?
Yeah.
For your overweight. You just gonna do you
telling me
want
on the
results?
news.
Do you want them to come home and see results? Because that just means you're sending them to a camp to starve for a while.
Yeah.
What do you want them to do in terms of weight loss?
Yeah.
So like when you said I went to a camp after talking about your diarrhea, I'm like, I don't know why my first thought was like it was a shit camp.
Food camp.
Yeah, it was like for people that have problems doing that, and it's a camp where I don't know why that's
Wish
immediately.
my parents had sent me there or wherever that is. I needed it.
Send me to like shit away camp.
Shit away camp. So I went to a camp. I was a camp counselor at a camp
Yeah.
for kids, and I was in charge of the middle schoolers, the
Yeah.
middle school boys,
Yeah.
to be more specific.
The fucking most lit group.
Sure are. There was like 40 of them,
Yeah.
and it was me and one other dude.
I used to be one of them. I used to go to summer camp.
I also used to be a middle schooler.
Did you go to summer camp?
Oh! I thought you were saying like I used to be a middle schooler.
No, I used to
We
go
all-
to summer camp.
I used to go to summer camp.
God, they were great, and
They were
especially
great. They're fun.
they're good.
They're really fun. So, and I had a great fucking time. It was really fun. It's good kids. It was only a couple. It wasn't like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. It was like 2 days. And man, it must have been the second. Oh, dude, eating the most garbage shit food I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, summer camp, man.
Yeah, good stuff. It was awful. It was really, really gross. I felt bad because like it's not the kitchen staff's fault. They are given the shitty stuff and they're like, put it in the microwave,
Yeah.
and that's all they got.
Yeah, the camp staff doesn't, or the kitchen staff does not set their budget.
No, no, they don't.
They work with what they are given.
Yep, and they were given some shit food.
Yeah.
So I was eating the shit food, and bro, it's 2 a.m,
Mhm.
and I'm like having trouble falling asleep because my stomach is going to rumbly.
Yeah.
It's like getting angry at me.
Yeah.
Sometimes your stomach is just like, excuse me, sir, you might need to go to the bathroom. This one's like, no, go, go.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, it's 2 a.m. All the kids had finished doing their middle school stuff, and so they're like, for 3 hours, it's like lights out at 11. That doesn't mean shit to middle schoolers.
I know.
The light can turn out, and it doesn't fucking matter because they're on their phones or they're talking or they're pooping. They're not pooping. They're making noises like poop noises.
I don't know why one middle schooler that I was with, and I was with him because I was also a middle schooler at the time. This was like 10 years ago. Oh, fuck. Oh, dear God.
Existential dread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Damn it.
10 years ago, middle school.
Fuck.
You are 23, sir.
Stop. I get it, man. So, I don't know why one of them was just really, really, really good at sex hand puppet shadows.
Wow.
Like they put a flashlight behind their hands, and it was so good.
Were we all like jacking off or something?
No.
Okay.
But we were crying laughing.
That's really funny.
Because it was really.
That's
just
impressive.
the little hand puppets.
You have to practice that.
Yeah, dude really had to practice that.
I love that.
And it was so worth it because all of us were shitting ourselves laughing.
That's really funny.
Hey man, wherever you are today, thank you. That was one of the funniest nights of my life.
I love that.
Because it was just up on the wall, and all these kids, the counselors can't say shit. What are they gonna do? Take your flashlight?
Hey, stop doing sex with your hands.
Stop doing. It's not real, so I can't say. It's like I can't take anything away from you. It's light, and it's your hands.
Yeah. I can't steal away your hands or the light source. So
I can't.
I guess just keep going.
Like, please stop.
So they're doing their usual middle school stuff. They're making jokes and
Yeah.
it's hilarious. Honestly, they're funny.
Yeah.
Like I'm 23.
They really are.
I'm 23 and I'm laughing my ass off. Like they're funny.
I think around middle school age is when your wit kicks in.
Yeah.
I think in elementary school, your mind is still focused on trying to figure out how to like be a person.
Yeah. What do I do here?
And then as soon as you get the whole person thing down, you're like, Okay, now about my personality. And that's when your wit kicks in.
Yeah, for sure. And then they're just practicing. So like they're hitting sometimes they're missing hard. And it's rough. But like when they hit, they fucking hit, and it's funny.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're all doing whatever, and then 2:00 hits, and my stomach's screaming at me.
Yeah.
He's like, you got to go.
Yeah,
and
you
I was
gotta.
like, I wish he had told me, like hours before when they were all being really loud.
Yeah.
Now it's dead quiet.
Yeah.
And when I say quiet, like here, stop. That quiet. No sound at all. The room's not really making a noise. It is dead quiet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have to go take a monster shit.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be a crazy one.
Yeah.
That's going to be like loud.
Yeah.
And so I go in and turn on the light. I'm like, please God, like don't let it be super loud. So when it's supposed to be loud, but then you're doing everything you possibly can with all of your might to make it not so.
Sure.
And every once in a while you just get a little.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
you know exactly what I'm talking
I know
about.
that. I know that.
So, and then when that happens, you're like, and you have to tense it back up, and that destroys all of the progress you had just made, like getting it, like you've got it steady, it's going.
Yeah.
And then you have to do that, and it's like back from square one. I was in this bathroom for an hour and a half.
Oh my god, that's so. That's so unhinged.
Yeah, an hour and a half, just every 5 minutes.
Was your other counselor like poking his head in the door, like, "Hey, man"?
He was asleep. He was asleep. Almost all those kids were asleep. I probably could have made some noise and it wouldn't have been a big deal. But in the off chance there's 2 kids awake and they go, dude, you got to listen to this. Listen to Christian in the bathroom. And then 2 minutes later, the exact same shit.
Yeah.
Over and over again for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I couldn't let that happen, so I had to double the length. And when I tell you, it was literally the worst shit of my life. It was the worst shit of my life. And that is hard to accomplish.
Oh, for sure.
That's a high bar.
Yeah. What?
I almost I almost clogged the toilet with diarrhea.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do.
Yeah. 100%.
No toilet paper. I looked at it and I was like, I'm gonna need to flush this before I do any toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it. So I stood up. I looked at the bowl.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to. So, like, if you were to just kind of spread just a little bit, you've immediately got view.
Yeah, but you don't get to see the whole picture.
You don't need it, dog.
Well, I stood up,
Okay.
looked at the bowl, and said, that needs to be flushed before I do any toilet paper situation stuff.
Yeah.
So I flushed.
Okay.
And then I sat back down,
Okay.
did that second part,
Okay.
flushed again.
And were you in the clear?
I walked out,
Okay.
not a peep.
Nice.
It was successful. It was long.
From the way
But
you
it was
told this
successful.
story, I assume you could have gone in there, ripped ass, been in and out, a quick 30-minute adventure,
Probably.
and no kid would have been any the wiser.
Probably. But no.
But you had an hour and a half of torment,
Yeah.
fear,
Pure torture.
anxiety.
Yes.
Your heart's beating. You're
Yes.
sweating. I imagine this was one where you had to, like, take some clothes off.
Oh, I was butt-ass naked.
It's in the middle of the night. Was there a handicap stall free?
Mhm.
Did it have that, like, grip bar? Were you holding onto it for dear life?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, we've all been here.
Yeah. Grip bar, I had under the toilet,
Yeah.
like grabbing onto the base. It's really
yeah.
it's solidified in there, so you can and you can get a good like crunch happen.
You know what more toilets need?
What?
Like, I don't want to use the wrong word and make it comedically awful, but like stirrups. Like something to kind of like
Get your
lock
feet
your
in?
feet into.
Yeah.
Just two little hoops on the ground that you can like kind of slide your little feetsies into.
Yeah, like a stationary bicycle.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pedal nowhere.
No.
But like
You don't need
just
to, you're on the
something to
toilet.
like go over the top of the shoe. Just like
So I can have some. Yeah.
yeah. We need more toilet stirrups. I feel like when we get like fuck you money,
Hmm?
we're going to make like a branded toilet for the show. But it's going to be like the perfect toilet. It's
got
not going to be the standard model.
Stirrups. It's got
It's going to be
handles.
shaped weird.
Yep.
it's going to be shaped right.
Yes,
Like-
how a toilet should be shaped.
Exactly. We're going to build it right.
Yeah. Of all the people who have ever made toilets, I think me and you are the best.
Toilet makers?
That we have potential to be the best toilet makers.
Well, I mean, what are the innovations in the toilet world in the last ever? I mean,
That's
look
true.
at the
That's
early
the
toilet. They
fucking
look the
same.
same thing. And it's not working.
Yeah, get better.
Like,
Well,
why?
maybe it's a situation if it's not broken, don't fix it. Which is,
But it is broken, isn't it?
yeah, our toilet system is broken.
I mean, that's why squatty potties exist, is because this has never been the right way to shit.
No, it's not. It's dangerous to shit the way
Sitting
we do.
in like a seated position with your
90
legs at
degrees.
like 90-degree angle, that's not how that should be working.
No.
So it is broken,
Yeah, it is.
and we're gonna fix it.
We are going to fix it. Yes, we can.
But we can do that next episode or some other time.
Let's do that next time.
We'll do it next time.
Not next time. We'll
So
do it
for
another
now,
time.
for today, is there anything else you'd like to leave them with?
I don't think so.
Well, I would like to thank everyone so much for watching. I'd like to thank Salty Sloth Productions for, one, being here. Hello. Also, for lending us this glorious equipment and producing the show. I want to thank my mom and dad for letting me use the house while you're on vacation. Seth will thank the patrons. I've already thanked everyone else. There was nothing else we wanted to say.
Thanks, WCYB.
Yeah, thanks WCYB for letting us use your footage and also for having us on the news at all.
Super cool.
It was a big help because, I mean, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is get this event and this charity in front of people's eyes, and this gave us a great opportunity to do that. So thank you to everyone over on that team. Which, by the way, reminds me,
What?
in 6
Wait,
days,
it's so fucking funny, Anna.
in 6 days, on Tuesday, we're going to be having that live charity event. So definitely make sure, if you just want it to be really, really easy, then when you go to our YouTube page, look for the little bell. There's a little bell there, and that'll just send you a notification when we're live.
Do I look silly to you?
As soon as we go live, you'll get a notification on your phone or an email. Fuck it, who knows? You will get notification and oh, they're live, and you can remember to go, and then you can turn the bell off immediately. I don't give a damn, but that'll help you know exactly when we go live. And it's going to be a 12-hour event, so should you have work or school or anything else, you should still be able to make it at some point. Other than that,
See you next week.
we love you guys so much.
Love you.
And we will see you at the live event, and then new episode the day after. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye, 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 bye.
Peace.
Hey everyone, just wanted to give a special shout out and thank you to Jamie, Jess, Kat, Sky, Jessica, and Brian, our top patrons this week. And we just want to say, y'all really don't know how much we appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much.
I like your mouth.